it actually not bad. I mean, these look kind of cool. I like that they have a little bit tougher look with the nuts or the bolts on there and on the side. So what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. My name is Uncle Jake. The man behind the camera is Dr. Torque. He can do a little wave. He won't do it, but welcome to the channel. What are we doing today? Well, we were contacted by a company called Autosaver88. Yes, Autosaver88. And they said, would you review some lights? And I said, well, if I can pick the lights out, yes. Because on my Raptor, we've got some aftermarket lights that go in that little hole in the bumper, which is really cool. So if you take a look at that baby, this has got two different types of lights on each side. One is a flood and one is a spotlight. And there's a bracket that goes inside. Let me see if I can borrow that. The bracket is aftermarket. It bolts into the frame and then it sort of angles down and gives you a cool place to put some aftermarket lights. These are pretty old lights. They're not bad, but they're pretty old. So I actually asked these guys if I could pick them out. As I said, they said yes. So the lights that I wanted to get are combo lights. And this is the first time we're checking these out. Well, I saw solid metal. I like that. Pretty good heating or cooling fins in the back. And if you check these out, there's two different types of lights. That's the spotlights, 2 rows of spots, and then 1 row of flood in the center. So I was pretty excited to try this because I really like having both the spot and the flood. Those don't light up a ton. They're not bad. These are supposed to have a lot more, what you call it, not lumens. Higher lumens on both the spot and the flood. So we're going to try these out. We've got to get the old brackets out. And then it looks like, how do these mount? I thought it was a single. Oh, it is. Okay, so it looks like you got 2 mounts here, and then there's 1 hole there, and then these bolts that go through. So it looks like they provide everything. So that's kind of cool. And I noticed that there is a customer service number on here. That's kind of cool. So we're gonna check them out and see what we think. I've also last night filmed those on my garage about halfway down the driveway so we could actually see the outline. So there's not like, I think they're brighter, we're gonna actually really be able to see. So comparison purposes, I thought we would park this right in front of this line and turn on the 4 lights that are currently in the Raptor. And then also you can see the pattern in the garage from the hood. Let's get to work on installing these babies. But so far, they look pretty nice. Let's get to work. Sometimes stuff doesn't want to come off. Are you in there? Yeah.
Your hair looks better than
sometimes stuff doesn't want to come off, and so you have to get the persuaders out. That's what I was afraid was going to happen.
I thought you were going to try to cut it up here. Like,
oh, just cut that bolt off?
Can you even get at it though?
No. The
guard.
Yep. Okay, that's one side down. So that bracket's off. These old lights that we're swapping out, the problem is these bolts will go through the side. The bracket bolts on, then the light goes on, then these bolt through the side. But the problem is those bolts in there were designed to be held by the aluminum, not shroud, but these, the
fins.
Fins, yeah, heat sink fins, and it was just stripping. So we broke a couple out, hoping we get to it, but the back's still kind of over it, and it just messed it up. But now the outside solved. So we're gonna keep working that, but now you see what we have to do to change these. So these are definitely not going back on. The way that this was built, let me borrow this. So this bracket on this truck, initially, this was just open an open hole. And somebody said, you know, it'd look really cool there? Some lights, and they were right. But there's nothing to mount them on. So somebody bought this bracket right here, this plate that kind of angles down and just holds these with some open mounting spots right there. And they put these lights on. I was pretty happy when I got it. So I'll be happy to get these old ones out and some new ones in. All right, check this out. Remember I told you this plate was in here? Well, these were just not coming out, and I couldn't get to them, and I was starting to screw stuff up. So sometimes it's easier in a case like that just to pivot. and change the bolts you get down. In this case, I took out, this one was 1 here and 2 here, but you can, now you can see the plate. If you got a Raptor, you can buy these somewhere, I don't know where, because this was already installed, but that's what it was to drop those down. Now I can get these dang things out. So that's the next step. We'll get this grind down, then we'll start installing some dang lights. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, son. That's a different channel that does that. Okay, the bracket's off, the bolts are out. Now we got to unwire these old ones. And as I was saying, one of the things for me is to not look too hard at other people's wiring. I mean, Doc Torque was like, or it's good to check it to make sure, right? I think that's where you're going with that?
I'm pretty lazy, I probably wouldn't, but you know, if you're giving advice,
that's what the good advice is.
Look.
Well, look it over, but don't look too far. Like, I really don't want to trace this too far. I really have a hard time usually seeing the work that's done in shops, and there are some good shops. I mean, fortunately, I have a mechanic here that is just awesome. Neighborhood Auto, by the way, and I don't have to worry about their work like I do with this. But let's unwire this and see how the heck they wired this in. Bet on whether it's soldered even or just is it wrapped. I'm hoping maybe it's soldered and they didn't just use electrical tape, but instead of putting like an awesome shrink wrap. A shrink wrap? That's not shrink tube. Okay, let's get this apart and get the next one's wired in. It is the next day. As you might notice, I'm in a different location. And the reason it's the next day we couldn't finish is those plates we took off that were in here that kind of dropped down, that were aftermarket and pretty cool, nice thick steel. They were disgustingly rusted. Disgusting. So I took those down to get powder, I took them down to get sand blasted and then powder coated. Going to be done tomorrow, which is really cool. They're just going to fit them in with a couple of the other runs. In the meantime, we're going to take this. Let me show you. See how that got rusted in there? Where it started to on my frame. Not good, not what I like at all. So to fix that, we're going to clean that off. We're going to use this product right here. See this? This is stuff you can put directly over rust. It actually chemically changes the rust. I forget all the words, but basically it alters it, chemically alters it, and it's no longer rust and it encapsulates it. If you go into the store, this stuff's pretty cool. The tests they do on this, they usually have like a couple pipes that have been coated in this and they smack them together really hard, so plug your ears. But it dents the pipe and it still doesn't chip this stuff. It's really, really good. It's expensive. This is like a $40 little bottle here, so you'll save it for everything else like your lawnmower and anything else that gets scratched. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to clean that up and get it ready for the lights. All right, it's all scraped, brushed, and cleaned, and ready for application. The cool stuff about this is it's really thick, so even paint brush bristles or grooves, I'm gonna be just installing it with this right here. This actually works surprisingly well and it smooths right out. So let's get it applied. All right, there we go. Let's see if you can see in here. All done, nice coat. Got it over in the joints, and I'll probably put a second coat on that, but that's nice. It's underneath the truck, you can't see it, and now I know it won't rust when I put that plate back on. So on to the next step, which hopefully are the lights, and when I get the plates back tomorrow. Wow, it is the next day after the next day, and look what we have here. It's always fun when you get stuff back from the powder coaters, because if they do stuff, they put them on little strings like this. Isn't that fancy looking? So let's open these babies up and see what we got. So this is pretty much what I expected, because these were really rusted. Do you see the pitting that's in there? It's hello, honeybee. Hey, honeybee, get out of here. Anyway, so I expected this, but you're not going to see these, but now they're solid, right? And we got that paint up in there, which is also all over my hands and does not come off unlike anything I've ever seen. So this stuff is supposed to be the same way. So I'm pretty comfortable now bolting these back on. Now, we did also, this pause worked out because we reached out to the manufacturer or well, the supplier, and we asked these guys once again right here that supplied this, Autosaver88, exactly how do these brackets mount up, because when we were playing around with this, it looked like these run in here like this, and you can mount it behind or you flip it around, and it definitely looks like it works that way and you mount forward, but I was like, how do I mount it up? Well, you do it like this. So I'm not sure if I think this is a great thing or not, but it does work, and then a bolt goes up through here. But see how down there you're not going to really be able to get a hold of that into that bolt. So I might have to mount this first and then this, but at least there is a way to do it. And once again, I really do like that these slide side to side. The other ones didn't, and that's kind of tough if you just have pre-drilled holes in something and now you're trying to mount these. So we're going to get this put together and see how it works. All right. See how that bracket is either hitting here, or if you pick this up, now it's hitting here. There is no movement to tilt this. So what I did is just take that curve and flatten it a little bit. Just take it, put it in a vise, and bend that up. Don't mess with this, because this has got to be tight to hold that bolt. Just bend that up, and that lets it slide back and forth, where this one, as soon as you tighten that down, you're done. Or if you move over to here, now you're done. So that's my tip. If you do that, it actually is not bad. I mean, these look kind of cool. I like that they have a little bit tougher look with the nuts or the bolts on there and on the side. So see that in there? I mean, is that possible? This bracket does hold the bottom of that bolt. I didn't think it would at first, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to put that on before I mount these. And so you could do it the other way, because it does pinch it. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of torque on that before it spins, so just be aware of that. But it is working, and I do like the look, so we're getting there. So now that we've got these in, now we are attempting to solder these. These are really awesome connections because it has a place that solders when you heat it and heat shrink tubing, and we're also putting a heat shrink tube over the side to cover them all up. So we're almost getting it. We got a cool torch to play with too, which I don't remember how to play with.
You have to turn it on there, or turn up the volume, yeah.
That way?
And then you have to push the button on the back and then squeeze the handle.
Woo! That looks like we did.
My wife says not to burn the whole neighborhood down.
We'll do our best. I mean, we're no promises.
And our answer is, you can't tell us what to do.
That is definitely one of our normal answers. Okay, well that's on. So now we'll wire the other one, and then we'll heat shrink it, and then we'll get the other side, and then we'll get these in the dark because we're racing in the dark anyway.
Because it'll be dark.
And we'll see if they actually work. So on to the next step. The rocker switch one, yo. So we're checking. Before you do it, we got it all in. Everything is in, and we're getting ready to actually try it out. I hope this is bright and nice. All right, John, light her up. Yep. Oh, that's very bright. That is very, very bright. Holy smokes. Turn it back on. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's flashed. Turn on switch number 3. Yeah, that's it right there. Flashies. Light up the neighborhood. Leave those babies on. We're going to wrap it up. And I'm going to say so far, it looks pretty darn good. We're going to check it at home, and we'll put that back in the video as a side-by-side comparison. But I'm going to say pretty nice. Oh, those are way bright. Those are way bright. You better kill them. I can't even see. Holy smokes. All right, check this out. To show you just how bright these are, let me turn off my lights while I'm driving, which is not the greatest thing for very long. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm bouncing the camera around. There's not just the flood portion, but the spotlight too. They go really far. Look at this. If I turn on my brights in these, we turn them on and off. Even with my brights, and I've got HED high intensity lights. Look at that. I mean, it is significant. These lights are very bright. I am definitely pleased with how bright these lights are. In fact, I'm gonna have to be careful not to accidentally turn them on. Man, that ain't gonna hurt somebody. Cool, that's a win. I'm very happy. All right, this is the double check video. As you can see, this is way brighter, much bigger patterns. It's quite a difference. I am very pleased with these. But I think they look pretty cool on the truck. They look nice and shiny. They're definitely bright. I think those are brighter than the other ones. So we should also have a discount code down below in the description. So if you want to order these babies, these are really good price. That's the part that probably surprised me the most, is that you can get a pack of 2 for under 20 bucks. And with our discount code, probably even less. I mean, so, all right, that's it. That's a wrap. We got them done. Those are really bright. I'm pretty happy with them. So thank you to Autosaver88 for sending us these to check them out. We still have a 32-inch light bar to install. We're going to put that one, though, on the four-wheel. It's got 3 rows of LEDs and big flood. Should be pretty cool. But these, I'd say, is a win. I like the look. I like the brightness. We'll check it at home, and we'll do that comparison. We'll splice that back into the video earlier, so we'll go forward in time and back in time. But I like it. Got anything to add there, Dr. Torque? Careful with the brackets. Figure those out before you go. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Other than that, very nice. We're going to take you out. Oh, but before we do, don't forget to thumb up if you want a thumb up. We'd like it if you thumbed up. You probably feel good if you thumbed up. Thumb up. Subscribe for more. Ask any questions. I can do that back, but you can't see it. Ask us questions in the comment about these if you want. We love you very much. It's Uncle Jake. It's Dr. Torque. We're going to sign you off with a fist bump of friendship. Have a good one. Whoop-ow. Oh, well. Are we filming?
Yes.
I should probably get with it then, huh? That sun's really bright, but, you know, light up my face. Uncle Jake, the man behind the camera, is Dr. Torque. Do this little spin. Oh, he's not even going to do the spin. I think I need to start over because I totally screwed it. Joel could just edit out. I don't know what it'll do now. Is it recording?
Yep.
Okay.
Catches on fire or whatever.
Yeah, we don't care.
All of that was filmed, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah. Just walking around with the thing running. Hey, Joe, is that exciting?
Laid out, or battery out.
You don't want the battery in there when you're screwing around with that?
Yeah, it's weird I don't.
Huh.
But
A real man would have.
that's a man that's never cut himself by not doing it.